Welcome to Moonlight Madness, and today we're doing the sign of Earth. Now I'm using my phone because my iPad sound is not coming out as good as it used to be. I don't know what's going on with it. It has updates and then it affects the sound quality, so I'm going to have to try and figure out how to fix that. Technical issues, but luckily I've got really good librarian assistants that run a course that does computer bells on a Tuesday, so I'll get some help with it from them. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles for me represents you sitting on a little nest egg. You're trying to grow something, whether it be finances or a business in the next 7 to 9 years. See how he's got all these pumpkins in a row? That's him trying to plant the seeds to greater success. You may want to be doing your own business, your own online business, or working from home. The Nine of Pentacles is talking about building a business, working from home, looking at the fruits of your labour. Being in the quiet and peace and comfort of your own home is very important to you. You just need a bit of quiet right now. You don't need a lot of noise. You don't want a lot of interaction. You just want time alone. And everyone needs that when they're trying to process something that may have just gone through. The recent past, you've got here the Three of Pentacles. This is 3 years ago. You may have started this online presence 3 years ago or longer. I'm getting 7 years ago because I think COVID was back in 2019. It's nearly 6 years ago. So, yeah, I'd say that started out then. A lot of people did their online businesses because they couldn't leave their houses. And I noticed there's a lot of really good readers that started out their tarot card online business 7 years ago. They're the ones I still watch today. And I promote them on my Facebook program as a presence because I think they're really good readers. They really nail it. I accused one of them from copying my content, and it wasn't. I realised she just had picked up the same energy I was picking up, and that's what can happen. The collective, as in a group of psychics, get together, and they'll bounce off each other, and they'll pick up. Someone gets something, another one will get their first end of the story, the other one will get the second end of the story of what they're seeing or feeling or sensing, and you'll probably sometimes pick up on the same things at the same time. That's common. It's like a heightened awareness. Okay, now we've got here recent past is the release. The release here is like a death of an old way of living. It's also a Scorpion card, and it can also say let go of opportunities of the past to make way for new opportunities, time to move on. So there could have been a recent death in your family not that long ago, and if that's the case, my condolences. I've recently lost my grandfather, so yeah, I can totally understand that. Grief is a very hard thing to process. My caseworker told me it comes in waves. Sometimes you're good, other days you're not so good. So go easy on you the days that you're not so good and do a lot of self-care. I find that really helps me process my emotions. The old saying, motion releases emotion. So by walking or running or swimming, you can process your emotions a lot better. Now, if this person that passed away could have been a fire sign, and I'm getting particularly Leo, my grandfather was a Leo. Now, it also says that he had a lot of strength, but he was very respectful of other people's opinions. And, you know, he was a very kind-hearted man, very generous man. But don't mistake that kindness for weakness. He was never weak. He was a very strong man. He lasted up till he was 93. I think that's a huge achievement for anyone. Now, I've got here my tiger's eye because tiger's eye represents protection. And I feel he's still around me. I had a visitation from my grandmother last night. And I wanted to go see her so bad. And I said, can I stay? She was at her old house. And I said, can I stay in the spare room? I just want to stay. And she said, you know, you can't stay here. I'm someplace you can't reach me, but I can come and visit you. And you can come and visit me. But she said, you can't stay here. And I woke up really sad, but yeah, I used to stay at her place every Saturday when I was a kid because my mum used to go out with her girlfriends and I would stay with my grandparents and my aunts and uncles and used to watch movies and stuff our faces with lollies and popcorn. But they're my best memories. Yeah, and that's now gone. That house is now gone as well. So there's a lot of endings that I'm going through right now. I think the whole family's still trying to process it all, and it takes a while. Now you've got here in your future, this may be someone around you that still has a lot to do with you. It could be an aunt or it could be a parent. It's the Queen of Pentacles, and she is generous, stylish, gracious, practical, and she likes the finest things in life. She's all about form and structure. If it's not doing anyone a favour in the house, she'll remove it and do something else with it. She likes to paint. She likes to do renovations. She's always investing in the property that she's got. She likes fine food, fine dining. She likes clothes that are like soft to touch, because it's all about touch with Taurus, Virgo, and mainly Taurus. Taurus likes fine, fabrics, beautiful fabrics, and colour. That's part of, and they love food. Very nice. They love to have nice food. That's a big thing for them. So if you ever go to a Taurus's house, make sure you bring something nice along, or cook something for them. Then you've got here the Three of Wands. This is to do with three opportunities coming in. These are creative opportunities. Have patience. There are more good things to come, and a satisfaction from a job well done. So you're creating something right now. You may be trying to find out ways, like me, I'm very poor at editing. I struggle with it. I don't know how to do it. I'm learning. I've been learning as I've been going. I've been teaching myself, but I need some help. So I'm going to get some help from these people that do these computer classes that you can do one-on-ones, so I can get some help on I don't know how to do Wix, Pick, whatever it is, Squarespace. I've got no idea. I'm a complete novice to it all. So excuse my editing. I've only just learned how to use music to the shorts now. Then you've got here around you is your empathy. This is what you have. Your superpower, if you will, is your ability to empathize with other people's emotions. And your kindness is not a weakness. It should be respected that you have empathy and you try to reach out to people that are struggling with their pain, with their sadness, because separation is the Three Swords, is you're talking about death. This could have even been weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 to 4 weeks ago since the death of a family member. Yeah, but it's sad. It's grief. It's what that is around you at the moment. But your superpower is to help others who are also processing their grief. The Four of Pentacles here represents to me is money that you're trying to look after. You're trying to balance your budget at the moment. It also is like my blah card. I call it my, everything's just blah. Like it's just the same old. It's like it's on repeat. It's like the hamster wheel. Every day is just the same day that melts into another day, because grief is like that. You find it hard. You struggle to move forward into something that is not grief. It has to be dealt with in its own time. You can't fasten up the process. Trust me, I've tried to do it. Yeah. And then you've got here the Six of Cups. This is to do about looking on old photographs or looking through photo albums of past events. The return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light. That's how they really occurred. So it's looking back on, and you may run into people from your past that you haven't seen in years. These people are connected to you for your next step forward. And this is Six of Cups, so 6 months' time you may meet up with people you haven't seen in years because of COVID, because of death in the family. Extenuating circumstances. Someone might have moved. They might have had to move somewhere else because of work situation, family situation. There's lots of things that prevent people from catching up. People change, and you grow into a different version of yourself. You may have lost common interests, and when you lose common interests or you lose trust in that person, it's really hard to get it back. Trust is a thing. Should not be taken for granted. If you have trust and that trust is broken, you feel a sense of betrayal, and that sense of betrayal will cause a rift, a distance, a discourse, and I wouldn't say hatred, but an extreme dislike for that person. Because to me, if you don't have my trust, you might as well get on the bus, go home, because without that trust I can't have a friendship or a relationship with you. For me, I'm a very honest person, And if I tell you how it is and what it is, you can be 100% I'm telling you the truth. I'm very transparent. That's all I have for you today for Earth.